Yo, what's good? Welcome back to Sidemen Reacts. Today you have myself, Toby, you have Josh, and you have Vic, and we are reacting to 12 things that you eat that are a lie.
Ooh.
Eat
So
things that are a lie.
you're telling me that these things are cap?
I hope not. Eating cap was not the one.
Alright.
In an age of mass consumption and instant gratification, the want to satisfy our every gastric desire often leaves us all oblivious to the truth surrounding the foods we eat.
Isn't it mad that food is just 100 years ago, you couldn't do what we just, every food, you walk into this room and there's food from different countries, like it's all pre-prepared. Like our bodies weren't designed
You can make it in 30
like,
seconds.
Surely our bodies are evolving with that, no? Slightly.
No.
We also found out the hard
evolution's
way
dead.
by obesity anyway, so.
Yeah, obesity, big thing. But yeah, I don't think our bodies are evolving anymore. We kind of got rid of natural selection. But
Too much variation.
You might, in reality, just find yourself chewing on a mouthful of lies. Here are 12 things you eat that are a lie.
Eh?
Number
What does it mean?
12.
Why is that a lie?
American
out.
cheese.
Oh, it's American.
The bright orange cheese slices made
not
popular
cheese,
by
mate.
Kraft Foods, usually found inside the Cinderella of American cooking, the cheeseburger, are a staple in the corpus of the U.S. culinary delight known as fast food. Yet they aren't quite what they seem.
I think it's genuinely
According to the
not cheese.
FDA,
Wouldn't surprise me.
American cheese cannot be referred to as actual cheese
Yep.
or as a cheese food because, well, technically and legally, it isn't. With less than
What the fuck is it?
51% of real cheese in its constituent parts, the FDA has ruled that American cheese isn't really an American
This
cheese.
meme.
That's why this item is called a cheese product. Number 11,
Oh.
margarine. For decades, margarine was marketed as the
like a
healthy
name from the
alternative to the seemingly life-destroying devil, butter. This, however,
Butter.
couldn't be further from the truth. Margarine can, in fact, be quite harmful to the health of its consumers. Trans
good,
fatty acids found within the composition of this product, used to increase shelf life, are a common cause of cardiovascular complications. On the other side of this feud, butter can be good for your health. It contains the right kinds of fats for a healthy, balanced diet. A big marketing lie overall. Number 10,
I can't do all
chicken
these
tikka
memes.
masala.
Wait, so what did they just say? I didn't get it.
Margarine, the preservatives
yeah.
in margarine make it unhealthy.
Margarine was
And
like advertised to be healthier than butter.
Oh,
and
okay.
basically saying that butter actually is better for you than margarine.
Most would consider this popular dish a firm pillar of Indian cuisine, or so it's made to seem by
You
the
consider it
restaurant
so,
and
Vic?
takeout menus.
Nah, mate, they
In
made it in
reality,
Glasgow.
though, this pillar doesn't stand quite as firmly
I'm
as
not
we may
capping.
think, as the dish has a rather murky history. Chicken tikka masala is actually said to originate from Glasgow,
cool.
Scotland. That's right,
Let's
it's
go,
a
Vic.
British dish, for now anyways, so long as Scotland decides to remain a part of Great Britain. Number
How
9,
random, innit?
Pringles.
Uh-oh.
Potato chips stacked in a
about
tube.
Pringles?
Well,
Can we skip this
kind
part?
of. The former parent company of this popular brand claimed that the snack can't and shouldn't be considered as potato chips at all. They argue that the potato content of the chips in question reach only a meager 42%.
What?
On top of that, the potato content comes only in the form of dehydrated potato flakes, which is used in a mix to make a dough out of which the slices are cut. Not
Green
exactly potato chips in the full sense of the snack.
So what's the rest of it? Dough.
I want more information. I want to know what it's made of.
This video is not cutting deep enough. I can't lie.
It's alright, I'm in my office, boys.
Yeah.
You know,
What's
he's
the
Back.
rest?
It's been a while. It's been a while. I've been out of office for a while, working from
Tell
home.
me what they
It's
mingle
been
with the
COVID,
Pringles.
you had to do
Vic.
work at home for the past couple of weeks.
Potato flakes and cornstarch. So it's yeah.
I guess I didn't salt and everything else. I guess I didn't flavor.
I guarantee it says that on the box, on the container.
Yeah, it has to legally.
Ooh, they're not really lying. Who advertises them as potato chips?
I just said it was crisps. I don't even often think of crisps as potatoes. I'm not gonna lie.
Potatoes, yeah, true.
Pringles are more like a cake or a biscuit because they're manufactured from dough.
Like it's oh yeah, this crisp.
That's
is a
why it
potato.
tastes so good,
I
man.
honestly don't care. I couldn't care
It
less.
tastes so good. That's why it tastes so good because it's not. It's mostly not potato.
Number 8, naked smoothie.
They're not actually naked.
They are fully
PepsiCo
clothed.
advertised this brand of smoothie as containing no added sugar, helping the drink keep up its facade as a health product. The reality is, however, that these smoothies are no better for your body than the most sugary of drinks. Although PepsiCo claim that the sugar in these fruit
So
drinks
much natural
naturally
sugar.
occurs from their ingredients, meaning that the no added sugar label is accurate. The health marketing surrounding the product is plain false. The smallest naked smoothie bottle contains a similar amount of sugar as a can of Pepsi,
What
if
the
not
fuck?
more.
Stan.
That's right on the threshold of your daily recommended sugar intake, all in one little fruit drink.
Mad.
Number 7. Crispy seaweed. Certain types of seaweed are used as culinary ingredients in
not
many
growing in the
coastal
sea, is it?
regions around the globe, but perhaps it's most commonly thought of in reference to forms of Asian cuisine. Crispy seaweed, in particular, is largely attributed to Chinese cooking. In the Western world, through sleight of hand, you'll more often than not find yourself eating cabbage disguised as this crispy edible marine plant.
No way.
You see, crispy seaweed is often missold and replaced by deep-fried cabbage leaves, seasoned in a similar way.
That's a straight up lie.
You're eating cabbage.
Red snapper.
Is this
An
not red?
Oceana-Org investigation, conducted in 2013, discovered that there's a U.S. nationwide problem with fraudulent seafood. The study shows that the popular red snapper fish is the most mislabeled and missold fish food product throughout the United States. Oceana reported that red snapper are often substituted by 28 entirely different species of fish, and
What?
this happens in 93% of purchases,
Nine-
meaning that there's a very high probability of the red
That's
snapper you're
90% of
eating
purchases
being
aren't
a
actually red
complete
snappers.
and utter fake.
Big scam.
Number 5.
No,
Is
it's
that
not
not
illegal.
illegal?
though.
Is that, yeah, is that...
No, it's not illegal. So they just mistakenly caught it and thought it's a red snapper and gone, yeah, you go.
There you go. This is America.
93% of a fish you thought was a fish isn't actually that fish. It's
Number
fucked up.
5. Rocky Mountain
Big
oysters.
fish.
A dish unbeknownst to many who aren't accustomed to the mooey reaches of good old ranch life, commonly found in regions of the USA's Great Plains, in steakhouses, and in delicatessen joints around the world. One may be coaxed by the name into thinking that this dish is made up entirely of
That- see,
oysters
that just
gathered
doesn't
from the
look
Rocky Mountain
appetizing at all.
territory.
No,
Even
oysters
its
aren't very
appearance
nice, to
adds
be
gloss
honest.
to its unperceived falsity. Breaded, deep-fried oysters, or so you may think. Well, wrong. Rocky
way to
Mountain
hide
oysters are
what
made
they are.
exclusively
Even
from
that
bull,
was that,
pig,
bro.
or sheep testicles.
Huh?
Deceiving to say the least.
Huh?
Number 4.
I'm sorry, he
Whoa.
skips over that so quickly. This
So
guy.
casual, what
He's
are
so
you doing?
nonchalant. Oh yes, these this calamari here. It's just testicles.
Balls.
And 4.
Balls.
Rocky Mountain oysters are made
Awful.
exclusively from bull, pig, or sheep testicles. Deceiving to say the least.
You say almost
Number
exclusively.
4.
by the way.
Yeah.
Aquafina. Another PepsiCo drink, another PepsiCo
And
fib.
PepsiCo need to watch
The
themselves. I
label
can't
on
lie.
this brand of
They're moving
bottled
nuts.
water reads across it, pure water. But, according to PepsiCo, the water contained within the confines of the bottle actually comes from a public water source. And what does this mean? Well, it means that Aquafina water comes from the very source from which you and I drink our wonderfully free water from.
That's like
It's
Dasani.
nothing more than filtrated
sparkling
tap
tap water.
water. Number 3.
Fucking
Pumpkin
hell.
spice. There's a delightful variety of spices that, when mixed together, make up the seasonally popular pumpkin spice flavor. The commercial stuff we find laid in over seemingly anything and everything throughout autumn and winter, a time abundant of pumpkin spice flavored products, is disappointingly more than likely to fall short of using any real spices. Commercial pumpkin spice flavoring is often artificially made from chemicals used to replicate the main flavor features of the key spices that go
That's
into real
fine.
pumpkin spice.
I don't
Yeah,
care.
it's
So,
okay, mate, it's
your
fine.
pumpkin
Get in it.
spice latte could really just be a cup full of unadulterated chemicals.
That's fine.
Alright.
Number 2. Nuts.
These
Peanuts,
nuts.
walnuts, pecans, and
Nuts are
almonds
actually
are
oysters.
referred to as nuts only in the culinary sense. In reality, they aren't nuts at all. Peanuts are in fact legumes.
The slow
They are
burn.
Yeah, they
dry,
don't grow on
edible
trees.
seeds contained in multiplicity
Legumes.
within pods that start to split when they're ripe, making them closer to peas and beans than to actual nuts. Walnuts,
me peanuts
pecans,
aren't
and
nuts?
almonds, on the other hand, are closer to peaches and plums.
Huh?
They are classified as drupes, a fruit composed of a pulpy exterior that encases a hard shell containing the seed. In the case of walnuts, pecans, and almonds, the seeds are eaten
there's a pistachio.
instead of the pulpy exterior. In contrast, a true nut is botanically defined as a
Ice
singular
Age.
dry fruit encased in hard outer
That's nothing
coating.
going around seeing.
That's the first thing.
Some
That
examples are
stupid little
chestnuts,
girl.
hazelnuts, and acorns.
His favorite
Number
character in the whole
1.
film.
Bananas.
Two jokes.
The bananas we find on the supermarket shelves and in our homes are the wonderfully edible results of thousands of years of genetic modification, meaning that
GMO.
they aren't exactly as natural as we believe them to be. Artificial selection and human vegetative cultivation, old school forms of genetic modification have given us soft, easily edible, and infertile bananas, in which the inactive seeds are barely visible. Of course, the fact that they're infertile signifies that we're unable to produce bananas by planting seeds and reaping the rewards of their offspring. Instead, banana production requires human cultivation, a process whereby bananas are essentially cloned by planting part of the plant stem. Every banana we eat is a genetic clone of all other mass-produced bananas. What we eat is a far cry from natural wild-seeded bananas.
What's that then?
Is that what they look like?
Did
that
any
what
of
a
these
normal banana
truths
looks
leave
like?
a bad taste
Maybe,
in your
yeah.
mouth?
I think they changed
If you
it,
know
man.
of any other
The
food
seeds
lies,
are-
let us know in the comments below.
That's as ugly as the oyster.
Isn't there? Aren't you supposed to eat the banana actually when it's like going bad?
But
or
when
something?
all the starch has risen to the top.
When it like goes like a
starch?
darker color, isn't that when it's
When a
supposed,
dark
when it's
colour,
supposed
yeah.
to actually have it? It's like its sweetest or whatever at that point.
Well, it's more sugar than starch at that point.
In a restaurant in Greece, they had it at breakfast. It was just, they're just like pure like black bananas, basically.
Wow, Josh.
Wow.
Yeah, I was like, I ain't touching that thing, mate. No. Fucking do it. I hate him.
And on that note,
Oh wait, I need to apologize, boys. I'm not gonna lie, that's a fucking shit video.
What
That
do you
was
mean?
Horrendous.
Well,
I
that's
enjoyed it.
disappointed.
I
Nah.
enjoyed it. I
I'm
enjoyed
hoping,
it.
right? Do you think Simon Reacts should make us more intelligent over time? Or
Yeah,
not?
yeah. I learned lots of
Don't-
like.
do you think, like,
yeah, it's general
surely-
knowledge.
I
It's
would
general
agree
knowledge.
with you.
There should be
But
some retainment of information over the years. Like in a general knowledge quiz, we should be better now than we was when we
Yes.
started the channel.
Well, that's
100%.
already happened to us. What was the video where we asked about Pablo Escobar and the rats and the money?
Yeah, that's like one fun fact. I'm thinking like naturally by average of scores, we should have all increased, hopefully.
Yes.
But then also, there's a lot of videos that we watched where the
And not really
information is
focusing.
incorrect.
Or you're not really focusing in time enough.
Or that.
It's good.
Law
No, we're all
averages,
learning.
we should
We're all
get
learning.
smart.
Lads, make sure you subscribe to the channel so you can also become more intelligent with us. And we'll see you guys next time.